Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the best center build, man. This center build is absolutely fire. Shout out to my boy Kaz. He has been in the lab, the builder, just cooking up centers. He went with 6'9", he went with a 7 foot, he went with a 6'10", he went with a bunch of heights, and he found the best one, which I will show you in this video. But before we get into the best center build, can we get 150 likes on this video? 150 likes would be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 5.7k, man. If we can hit 5.7k this week, that would be absolutely crazy. Also leave a comment down below if you guys need any help or have any questions, and I'll try my best to respond. Now let's get into the best center build, man. Alright, so once you're in the My Player Builder, what you guys want to do, you guys want to click create your own build. Hand this, you want to go with either left or right. This center will be able to shoot, so pick the hand you shoot best with. I'm going to go with left. Jersey number, pick your favorite number. I'm going to go with 38. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a power forward. Because this build will be 6'10" in the height, so you guys want to go with 6'10". I do have some 7-foot centers if you guys want that video. Let me know down in the comments below. But this center build is more like an all-around center. It can do it all. It is super fast. It can get lanes. It can get blocks. It can get rebounds. This build right here, this center build, I believe this one is the best one. But if you guys want the 7-foot centers, leave a comment down below. I want the 7-foot centers and I will make a video on it. Just comment down below and I got you guys. But we want to go with power forward as the position and height at 6'10". Next is the weight. You guys want to go with 225. 225 is a good weight for this build because we do want to be fast on this build. We want to have agility on this build, so make sure you guys go with the weight at 225. Next is the wingspan. You guys want to go with a 7'6" wingspan. This will help us with lanes, rebounds, and so much more. So definitely go with a 7'6" wingspan. Once you're done with that, you guys want to continue. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat could get you a completely different build. And I don't want that to happen to you guys. So watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we can start off with finishing. Finishing, what we want to do, we want to upgrade our standing dunk. We want to make that a 90. And the reason we want to have a 90 standing dunk is so we can get those standing contact dunks. And we want our player to stand dunk consistently. I don't know if you guys have been playing 2K lately, but the layups are kind of broken on this game. A lot of people have been missing wide open layups. And we don't want that to happen because that one wide open layup can make you lose the whole game. So we want to avoid taking any type of layups until it's fixed. So we want to have a standing dunk. And a 90 standing dunk is very, very good. Again, we get standing contacts. We get all the good standing dunks as well. And just in general, standing dunks are better than standing layups. Our driving dunk is a 75, which is pretty good. We are on a big man. We won't really be driving too much for a dunk. And when we do, say set a screen and we slip, most likely 2K will give us a standing dunk. So we're going to be okay when we slip. But we do have a 75 driving dunk just in case. We also do have a 75 close shot, which helps us with our standing layups. And I know what you guys are thinking, a 55 driving layup? No way. The layups are broken on this game, to be honest. And the second thing, when you're on a big man, rarely you will be going for a driving layup. Again, we have that driving dunk, we have that standing dunk. 2K will give us a driving dunk or a standing dunk before they give us a layup, so we don't have to worry about that. And that's all we want to do for finishing. Next, we want to go into shooting. This build will be able to shoot. Shooting, what we want to do, we want to upgrade our 3-pointer to a 76. We want to be able to be consistent on this build. Poppers are definitely good on this game. We want to be able to shoot on a center build. I personally love shooting centers because as a guard, when I'm dribbling, I'm not getting open, but then leaving my center open at the 3-point line, it just makes it easier to score. But if you guys ever play with an inside center and they don't have the slip and you don't have the 3-pointer, it just makes it difficult to score. It makes it complicated. But when you have that center that's able to pop and they're a good shooter, man, it makes games so much easier. It makes games go by so much faster. It opens up the court as well. So we want to be able to be a popper. We want to be able to shoot on the center. And not only that, we will get good jump shot bases. So we want to make our mid-range at 83. And my boy Kaz is familiar with the midi cheese. That's why he did it as well. He went with that 83 mid-range shot so we can get set shot specialist on silver. I personally believe set shot specialist makes you consistent with the catch and shoots and with the spot of shots. Because when my lockdown got set shot specialist silver, I feel like I've been hitting consistently ever since. So set shot specialist is definitely good on silver. We definitely want that. It will help us make a lot of shots. I also compare this to open looks. If you guys remember open looks from last year, it really helped you green a lot. Set shot specialist silver will help you green a lot as well. And when we're on a big man, when we pop, we want to make our shots. We don't want to miss. So you guys want to go to 83 mid-range for set shot specialist silver and jump shot bases. Trust me when I say you don't want to have a bad jump shot base this year. This year's shooting is very hard. It's very inconsistent if you don't have a good jump shot base. So we want to be able to get the good jump shot bases. We want to be able to shoot consistently. We want to be a great popper. So definitely go with the 83 mid-range. And that's all we want to do for shooting. Next is playmaking. Playmaking, we want to go with a 65 pass accuracy. And again, I know you guys love having high pass accuracy builds, and I don't blame no one for wanting a high pass accuracy build, but pass accuracy takes away from other great upgrades sometimes. A lot of people go with a high pass accuracy and they lack on defense, they lack on speed, they lack on shooting and finishing. But for a center build, all you really need is a 65, because if you're playing twos, all you're doing is passing back to your guard. If you're playing rec, if you're playing 5v5, if you guys catch a rebound, you're probably gonna pass it to your lockdown because he's open in the corner because someone crashed for a rebound, which is an easy pass. It's a close pass. We don't need it to be super high to do that. Or we catch a rebound and we're resetting it back to our guard. And you don't need a super high pass accuracy to do that either. If you guys stay disciplined and don't rush your passes, you shouldn't have any problems with a 65 pass accuracy. I would even go to say, even if you do rush your passes, you should be fine with a 65 pass accuracy, because a 65 pass accuracy is not slow at all. My lockdown has a 60 pass accuracy and it doesn't feel slow. You know what I'm saying? So I know 65 doesn't feel slow either. It'll probably be decently quick. And we also have dimer on bronze, which is good enough. You know what I'm saying? Our lockdown should be able to hit with bronze dimer, and our guards, if we reset to them and they're open, they should be able to hit with bronze dimer because they have a high three-pointer. So I heavily recommend a 65 pass accuracy, but if you guys want to go higher, of course you guys can, but I will say you will lose out on a lot of stats if you do go with a higher pass accuracy. And that's all we want to do for playmaking. This is not a dribbling center, so we don't need any ball handle, we don't need any speed with ball. Next is defense, and this is where the build becomes crazy. The defense and the rebounds, this is where you become a true center build, man. And I believe you guys will like these stats. All right, so first we're gonna start off with interior defense. We want to go with a 77 interior defense on this build. We are 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan, so if we play great defense, if we stay in front of the man and we contest their layups, they should be missing. I definitely recommend jumping with people when you are contesting a layup, because that guarantees them missing more than anything. Because I feel like hands up is kind of broken on this game, but I believe they will fix it very soon. So we want to have a 77 interior, because we don't want to be a center that when people go up for layup, it's an easy layup every single time. It's an easy bucket every time because we don't have an interior. We want to stop people in the paint. That is our job, to stop people from dunking, laying up. Our job is to protect that paint. And we will get paint patroller, don't worry. We just got to upgrade our block, which we will do soon. And you guys will love the block on this build. Trust me when I say that. Stay tuned. You guys will see that this block is insane on this build. So we definitely want to go with a 77 interior. We want to stop people in the paint. Next is our perimeter defense. We want to go with a 72. And I know you guys are thinking, 72 perimeter defense, why? We want to have a 72 perimeter because we want to contest shots. These big men are shooting out here, man. A lot of people have poppers. A lot of the centers are shooting. And I cannot lie, some centers are shooting better than guards right now. You know what I'm saying? I seen the center with set shot 25 peaking. I was actually amazed and mind blown when he was shooting. And he was greening his shots. He was going crazy. And sometimes he would hit in front of the center. Why? Because the center didn't have perimeter defense. Perimeter defense actually matters a little bit on this game, which is good. Because if a build has a 25 perimeter, why should they be contesting a shot like a lockdown? So we want to avoid getting shot over by these centers, by these lockdowns. We want to have perimeter so our contest means something. And we do get challenger on bronze, which helps, you know what I'm saying, with our contest in the perimeter. I definitely like that Kaz went with this, because when we play, sometimes he has to hedge for me because I'm on a lockdown. I get hit by a screen. He has to contest the guard. Sometimes that guard gets a free bucket because he doesn't have perimeter. But now it's over. It's not happening anymore. He has a perimeter defense. I have perimeter defense. These guards will start missing more. Next is our steal. We want to go with a 79 steal. And my friend Ant, he's on a 6'2 guard getting lane steals. So imagine you guys on a center that is 6'10 with a 7'6 wingspan. I'm pretty sure you guys will get a bunch of lane steals, because if a 6'2 guard can do it, we can do it too. There's no way that we cannot do it. And I personally love centers with steel, because when you're on a center, you can make reads. You can make simple reads. You could tell when someone's about to slip. You could tell when someone's about to pop. You could tell when a guard is about to pass it to someone in the corner or not. And you being so big with a long wingspan, you guys can catch those lanes. But sometimes people don't have a steal on their center. But that is not a problem for us with this build. And not only that, we also have glove on silver. We can rip people when they're going for dunks. I'm pretty sure this year it's super OP to rip people when they're going for a dunk, when they're going for a layup. You can rip them. Me, it automatically happens sometimes. Sometimes someone goes for a dunk on my lockdown, and my lockdown just automatically rips them. I don't even click square. So imagine if we intentionally click square when people are going for layups and dunks. We're going to be able to rip them. Next is our block, and you guys are going to love this one, man. We want to have a 93 block on this build. Yes, a 93 block, man. And we have Paint Patroller on gold, which is protects the rim at a high level. And we definitely can protect the rim at a high level. And we will get high flying denier as well. Don't worry about that. We just got to upgrade our physicals, which we will get into very, very soon. But a 93 block, these centers that are coming up against us better be scared. They better be afraid, truly. Because if they try to go for a dunk, we're swatting it. If they think they got past us and they could go for a driving dunk, guess what? We got high flying denier. We're swatting it. You know what I'm saying? That paint is ours. They're not messing with us in the paint. Because if they try to go for something in the paint and it's not a good take, or even if it is a good take, we're blocking it consistently. We want to go with a 93 block. I heavily recommend for you guys to go with 93, especially the way this game is with the paint defense. You're going to need a block. It's super important. And that's all we want to do for defense. As you can see, we are a very, very great defender as a center. Next, we want to get into our rebounds. Defensive rebound, you guys want to go with a 92. 92 defensive rebound is very, very good. We do get gold rebound chaser, which will help us with our boards. That'll help us catch a lot of rebounds. We also get pogo stick, and it will go higher because we will have a higher vert. Don't have to worry about that. And box out beast, we will get box out beast because we will have a higher strength. We will get into the physicals really, really soon. But this is what he went with for defensive. Offensive, he went with a 70. I'm pretty sure because offensive rebounds are pretty easy to get. If you play with a guard or you play with your friends, you know their shot tendencies, you know what they pull. So it's easy to get a box out, it's easy to get ready for a board, it's easy to get that positioning for a board, especially when you play with your friends, you know how they play. And not only that, but when you play pick and roll, like if you're setting screens, when you're slipping, you're either going to get the dunk because your teammate passed it to you, or your teammate shot the ball. It's either he makes it or miss it. And if he misses it, you're already slipping into the paint, so you already have a free board right there. So you don't really need a high offensive rebound. If you guys want to switch these two because you feel like offensive is more important than defensive, go ahead. My friend Kaz usually gets his rebounds. He never gets dogged out. I haven't seen a time he really lacked in rebounds unless there's two centers in the rec. Maybe that's when he gets out rebounded. But most of the time he does catch his boards. When you have great positioning, when you box out and you know when to jump for the rebound, you're going to get your boards. And that's all we want to do for rebounding, since it's only two categories. Next is the physicals. And physicals are super important, especially for a center. This year, centers' physicals matter. Your speed, your agility matters. Speed, we want to go with a 78 speed on this build. We do not want to be slow as a center. Imagine we're slipping to the paint and we're taking years to get to the paint. The other center is going to be able to keep up with us. The other center might even get in front of us if we're slow to slip. Even for pops, imagine we set a screen and we do a quick pop. But it takes us a year and a half to get to that three-point line. We got to have a speed as a center. It's very important to have speed. Next is agility, and we want to make that a 73. Do not sleep on agility. This is how fast you move from left to right. Speed is how fast you move up and down. Agility is left and right. Say if you guys go for a passing lane steal, right? And you don't get that steal. The amount of time it will take your player to turn the other way, like left or right, it's going to take a long time if you don't have a good agility. So we want to go with a 73 agility. Do not make the mistake to not go agility. If you guys go with a low agility, you're going to pay for it. You're going to regret it. I'm telling you guys. Agility is important this year. These two stats are super important, especially for defending builds. You want these stats to be high on your builds. And 73 and 78 is very, very good. Very good for a center. Next is strength, and we have to have strength as a center because we don't want to get babied. We want to be able to box out. So we need a strength. You guys want to go with an 83 strength on this build. With 83 strength, we do get box out beast on gold. Not only that, we get breakable on silver, and we get immovable enforcer on silver. 3 important badges right there. Box out beast to help us with our rebounds. Brick wall when we set screen for our guards, or if we're setting our off ball screen, we're going to need brick wall. Immovable enforcer, we're going to get bumpy. And look what it says as a description. Improves defensive player's strength when defending ball handlers and finishers. A center is a finisher. Also, these playmaking slashers, you know what I'm saying, they're dribbling, they're going to paint, they're speed boosting the paint. Guess what? You get to bump them. You get to bump them as you meet them in the paint. And you are most likely going to be able to get a stop. Next is vertical. You guys want to go with an 80 vertical on this build. With 80 vertical, we get so much badges. We get pogo stick on gold. We get posterizer on bronze, which will help us with our standing dunks. We get rise up on gold. Makes it easier to dunk when under the basket. We need rise up. Rise up was great last year, and I'm pretty sure it's great this year. We get aerial wizard on gold, so we are able to catch them lobs. Are able to go for them putbacks. And we get high flying denier on gold, man. I'm telling you, we're swatting everything with this build. And last but not least is our free throw. We want to upgrade that. And we are 99 overall on the best center build, man. Shout out to my boy, Kaz. He's the one that cooked up this build. And he went crazy. I really, really like this build, because this center is able to do everything. So once you're done upgrading this build, you guys want to continue. And we are a rim protector. So if you guys like that rim protector name, we got it. We are a rim protector, and with that block and that high flying denier gold, we truly are a rim protector. But we're not just that. We're able to catch boards. We're able to shoot. We're able to finish. We are not slow. This build is amazing. If you guys do like this build, leave a like down below. If you guys are going to make this build, leave a comment down below. I'm going to make this build. If you guys are going to make this build but change a couple things, let me know what you guys change. I'm definitely interested to know. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day. Peace.